Back right now in the postgame, Coon Rapids Bayard boys fall here tonight on the road to Madrid, 48-46. We're joined right now by head coach Cory Meyer. And coach, I know this one a disappointing one. This was a game that looked midway through the third like you guys might be able to blow this one open.
Yeah, we were in total control of that game until then, and they took a timeout. They made a little bit of adjustment. The kid came in, hit a couple 15-foot jump shots, got him back into like an 8-point. And then after that, we didn't run much offense, and we tried to do too much with the dribble.
Coach, early in the basketball game, you guys seemed to struggle offensively a little bit. They got the lead, had it through in the entire, really, first quarter until Sam Halverson grabbed that rebound there at the end of the first quarter, got fouled, laid it up and in. You guys led it by 3 at the end of the first. Talk about what was going on in that first quarter. Was just trying to find a rhythm offensively?
I think more than anything, it's our mental approach to the game. Tonight we had a walkthrough right before we came in. We went over a couple of our sets. We talked about 40, the post player, first possession, caught the ball. He has a tendency to go to his right shoulder, went to his right shoulder. We weren't there, and he scored a basket. Next possession down, they were in a 1-4 set, and they threw it the ball side post, and the guy made a cut. We were overplaying, scored another basket, something we talked about. So we're down right away. Then, we're getting on the kids. They're a little bit upset. We come down here, jack up a couple quick shots, and then we're in trouble.
Is that the biggest thing for this team right now, is just to get that mental focus and try to figure out how to close out these close games?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what to say. I mean, mentally, we play well at times, and then we just lose track of what we're doing on the court, and then it's not just 2 or 3 of us. A lot of times 4 or 5 of us, and it's tough. It's high school basketball. We're getting on the kids, and then we've got to find a way to respond. And I think that's the biggest thing. We've had this all year where we've had one bad quarter, and tonight was the 4th quarter, and we come up with a loss.
Do you feel like your 2-3 for the most part was effective tonight? You guys seem to be able to front and kind of back Hudnut and drop off and kind of allow them to take threes, and for most of the game they weren't able to hit any.
Yeah, we didn't guard the Gibbons kid. That was a game plan coming in. We weren't going to guard him on the wing. It took him about 2.5 quarters to even take a shot. And then he hit 2 or 3 of them, and then we tried to pack in the zone a little bit, and then the Hudnut kid carved us up. And when the ball was reversed, we had a hard time fronting him, and they were pretty good at throwing that post-entry pass. A lot of times we got too extended in our zone, and we got too extended, and we didn't sag off and help on the post. But the Hudnut kid's good. I mean, he's athletic, and he attacks you around the basket, and hopefully we'll learn from that.
Offensively, second quarter I think was very good for you guys. I had you 11 tonight. Actually, the first quarter with 15, especially late, was your best quarter. But offensively, what worked for you guys, and where you been struggling this year?
Well, I think in the second quarter we got some transition stuff. I think Sam Honnold got to the basket in transition. Kayla got to the basket a couple times in transition. We got a couple easy picks and runouts. It seems like all year we've kind of struggled in half-court set. So if we can get a little bit in transition, that certainly helps. I thought we missed some opportunities in transition where we kicked the ball ahead and really didn't have a plan, took a bad shot. But the thing is we get tired third and fourth quarters. We rely on the dribble too much, and we don't use our screening. We had a hard time getting the ball in the post, and when we did, we weren't real aggressive, I thought.
Coach, is it a no confidence in the outside shot for the kids out there that they are looking to dribble drive, and sometimes that dribble drive was into 3 or 4 defenders when they've got maybe that 14-foot jump shot? I
think a lot of it is just spacing. Like, we don't space the court real well, and when we don't space the court, a lot of it, when we come off the screen, if we're not open, we stand there, and then we put too much pressure on the point guard and make him do stuff. But I thought tonight, this is probably the worst that we had. Fourth quarter, Sam took the ball to the basket too much without a plan, and we addressed that. And even when we sent some ball screens, I thought right away he might have had a bounce pass or something to Sam off the screen and roll. But the first half, Sam kept us alive offensively. He was very aggressive, so I don't want to take anything away from him. I thought he did a lot of great things offensively tonight. But in the fourth quarter, he was a little too weak with the ball, and he's got to get a little stronger.
Coach, it's first part of a very busy week for you guys. You got games now Tuesday night, Friday night, and Saturday night. So a very busy week for you guys.
Yeah, not a lot of rest now. We got to turn around and play Woodward tomorrow night at Woodward, who's a good ball club. And they're a little bit different. The first time we played them, they got the Brown kid back. So they're going to be similar to this. They're going to be athletic. We're going to have to defend a little bit better. We're going to have to run better offense than we did tonight.
All right, tell you what, Coach, I appreciate you joining us here. Thank you very much for coming up here in the postgame.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming over.
Head coach Cory Meyer with Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders. Again, they fall tonight 48-46.